Hey yo, China is really killing it with their animation, from like 2B Hero X to Neja 2. Now, I just got around to checking out the Legend of Hei. I saw the first one just today, so this is very fresh and very new to me. But man, I just got too excited after watching the first one. Getting the lore of who Hei is like, and just this whole entire world and how they interpret this Chinese mythology and stuff. It's just really dope. So in the first one, it really was focusing on Hei and just his relationship with Infinity, which in this version, because I watched the dub version, this version that he just calls him Shifu. In the English, he's called Infinity, and he's a human, but he's also just like this enforcer. He's pretty much the strongest enforcer that they have within this guild, and everything I wanted after watching the first one, I got with this sequel. Because, like I said, going back to the first one, it's really just our introduction to Hei and how he meets Infinity, and how the people, and how the spirit realm coexists with the human realm, which I really like how they execute that in this world, where there are people that just like to coexist with one another. There's humans that don't like spirits, there's spirits that really don't like humans. So there's this kind of constant conflict that is brewing in the background in the world, that eventually there's going to be this huge war between these two different kind of worlds, and they're constantly trying to stop that from happening. And the first one again is about like, hey, just kind of discovering his powers and going on this journey with Infinity, trying to make up his mind on if he wants to join the guild and be an enforcer eventually. Also, Neja is in this as well, but a different version. Obviously, this version is not as powerful as the one from Neja, the other animated movie. So that's really cool how there's so many different iterations of that character. And like I said, this one kind of continues those themes, but they pop off immediately, where we see like these humans now are able to combat the spirits, where they're able to just use military weapons that have certain elements that can kill these spirits for good. And I was like, that is fucking crazy. That's a very dangerous thing to do, and that can really disrupt the balance between the two realms, which leads to the main kind of issue or just problem within the movie, is that once this kind of thing goes down with one of the temples, or where you have this huge slaughter of the spirits, it becomes like this murder mystery, and everything kind of gets blamed on Infinity. And so now he kind of takes a backseat for the majority of this movie, because a lot of people don't trust him. So now it's up to Hei and Shinji. I'm probably gonna butcher her name, but she is the first student of Infinity, and also trying to help clear Infinity's name. She tags along. Hei tags along with her to kind of figure out who is behind framing Infinity. Overall, I've really enjoyed this movie from start to finish. I feel like these movies have amazing pacing, where you don't get bored at any point, and they explain things really well, if it ends up being like the power system, like the different elements that characters use. There's also this wristband that Infinity gave to Hei to kind of suppress his spatial manipulation, because in the first one he was kind of going crazy. So only time could tell what he's going to do, and as he refines his abilities and his strength, and as he gets older, he's only going to get more and more powerful, and definitely going to probably people amongst the guild are definitely going to probably look at him as a threat, because there's multiple powerful characters within this universe, like Infinity, Shinji, and also, Neja's in this as well. So it's like there's a lot of really interesting power dynamics going on in this movie. Story is really dope, getting a lot of characters' backstories and just exploring more of the world and seeing Hei's kind of reaction to just certain things in the real world that he has never experienced, and seeing that relationship between him and the other people within the guild getting stronger, and his philosophy on humans is starting to change, and it's going to be interesting to see where they take his character in the future and all these other characters. And will there be a match for Infinity, because it's definitely looking like he's the most powerful character that we have seen thus far within these movies. And I love how they show that within the animation. The animation style is fucking beautiful. It's very fluent. Even the use of the CGI in this doesn't really bother me. Like, it's very noticeable. Obviously, like, that's kind of just a thing within animation, especially Eastern animation. Like, they tend to use more CGI, but it didn't take me out of the film at all. I highly recommend checking this movie out. If you haven't checked out the first one, it's on Tubi. If you want to just kind of jump right into the second one, you could do that, but you might be confused on certain things. But I don't think it's going to be too overwhelming. I think how they break down the lore is really easy to follow. I know a lot of people don't like subtitles, but like I said, it's really not that bad at all. I'm not too sure when this second movie is going to get a dub. The first movie has a dubbed and a subbed, so who knows. That's just been my thoughts on this movie. Definitely let me know your thoughts if you do get around to checking it out. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.